Laos and Asean nations focusing on cooperation to address the illicit drug matters to reaffirm the commitment to realize a drug-free region. The Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Public Security, Major General Somvan Sailongpa, said in preparation for the 8th ASEAN Ministerial Meeting on Drug Matters, or AMD, a meeting which was held on August 11th in Vientiane. Speaking on Thursday in preparation of the 8th ASEAN Ministerial Meeting on Drug Matters, or AMMD, a meeting will be held on August 11th in Vientiane. Major General Somvan said, as we are aware of the narcotic problems at national, regional, and international levels, which are a serious threat to humanity, spurring various other crimes, obstructing national socioeconomic development, not to mention impacts on individuals, the addicts, and their families. At the moment, drug trafficking has truly become a cross-border issue which is the Lao government, just as any other country in the world is trying to address. Despite many countries having increased measures and efforts to control, suppress, and address this problem, the illicit drug production, usage, trade, trafficking in the region across the world, and here in the Lao PDR, still persists and is a rising trend, he added. He said that over the recent years, illicit drug matters have become more complicated and challenging. He emphasized that the Lao government has remained actively focused on tackling the narcotic issues, such as through implementing its drug control, suppression, and prevention strategic plan 2021 to 2025, and has integrated illicit drug matters into its national agenda and focused on implementing the national agenda on drugs and precursor chemicals control since 2021 to 2023. Furthermore, we have also amended the law on illicit drugs and a number of subsidiary legislation in order to match up to the current state of affairs, he informed. Recently, the Lao government has focused its attention on addressing the issue of illicit drugs continuously through the public education, law and legislation dissemination, implementing the opium alternative plantation development projects in the northern region, providing treatment and rehabilitation to drug users for their reintegration into society, and stringently enforcing the law against perpetrators. In recent years, our police force has managed to tackle many cases, seize illicit drugs, weapons, assets, and proceeds of narcotic crimes, precursor chemicals, and most importantly, has been able to bring the perpetrators to account. Major General Somban pointed out that Laos has also cooperated with international organizations, ASEAN, and other countries through various mechanisms. For instance, the Safe Mekong Coordination Center and the Mekong Lansang Drug Control Center. Major General Somvan strongly believed that the operation mentioned above will progressively reduce the illicit drug issues in the Lao PDR, while also contributing towards realizing the ASEAN Work Plan 2016-2025 to tackle illicit drugs and the Joint Declaration for a Drug-Free ASEAN.